Alright, so the next question we are going to discuss, that is question number 11. And it is quite an interesting one, so let's pay attention. Now he says, find the number of ways of posting 6 different letters. 6 different letters. So L1, L2, L3, L4, L5 and L6. Right? In 3 little boxes. So I have boxes B1, B2, B3. Right? I need to put these letters into these 3 boxes such that exactly one of the letter boxes remain empty. Exactly one of them. Exactly one of them remains empty. Right? So maybe B1 is empty. Right? Then B2 and B3 cannot be empty. These should have some letters. Right? So maybe B2 is empty, but then B1 and B3 should have some letters, and so on. Let B3 be empty, so B1 and B2 should have some letters. Right? So this is what he says, exactly one of them, only one of them. Right? 2 नहीं हो सकते, 3 नहीं हो सकते, ऐसे. Right? Exactly one of them. Okay, got it. So let's try to understand this. Now, these are my boxes, B1, B2, B3. Right? So, first case is let B1 be empty. That means all these 6 letters have to be either put in B2 or B3. Right? 6 letters को मैंने B2 और B3 में से डाला. Let's see. L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, L6. So I have 2 options. Either it will go in B2 or B3. So let's talk about L1. Either it can go to B2 or B3. Right? So 2 choices. Again, L2 also have 2 choices. Right? L3 also have 2 choices. Then 2, then 2, then 2. Now, corresponding to each choice over here, I have 2 choices, 2 and 2. Corresponding to these choices, I have 2 choices, 2 and 2. Corresponding to into. Right? So, basically, I have 2 raised power 6. Right? So, I would say that means if B1 is empty, I will get 2 raised power 6 cases. There is a tiny bit problem with that. The condition is exactly one of them has to be empty. 2 of them cannot be empty. Now in this case, when we count this, right, there is one case where, because it has 2 possibilities, right? So might be I can say that L1 has gone into B3. There is one possibility among these, right? L2 has gone into B3 again. L3, B3 again, L4, B3 again, L5, B3 again, L6, B3 again. Among these possibilities, there is a possibility when all of them went into B3. If all the letters are in B3, that means B2 is empty. And obviously, I don't want that case. Right? But there is just one case, so that's fine. -1. Right? The case nahi chahiye, so -1. But wait a second, what if there is also a case when all of them go into B2? Right? If all of them go into B2, that means B3 is empty. I also don't want this case. So that's absolutely fine, just one case, right? That's it. Problematic cases separated out. So 2 raised power 6 is what? 64? So from here I have 62. Basically, if B1 is empty, I will have 62 cases. 62 ways of distributing 6 letters amongst these 2. Right? Okay. Now, what if B2 is empty? How many ways of putting these 6 letters into B1 and B3? How many ways? Absolutely right. That must be 62. And suppose B3 is empty. Right? Number of ways of putting these 6 letters in B1 and B2. That will be 62. Now, I need the total number of putting the letters. That is 62 plus 62 plus 62, which is nothing but 62 into 3, which is 186. Which is your answer. Right? Alright. So the next one is question number 12, obviously. And this is the maximum that I can do with it. This is my regular polygon of size 8. So let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. This is the best I can do. Okay. So he says, in how many ways can a pair of parallel diagonals of a regular polygon of 8 sides be selected? Now, pair of parallel diagonals. Right? I need to count the number of pairs. Right? We have to be careful. Number of pairs. Alright. So let's start. Now, first of all, let's name the polygon, right? It will be comparatively easy to proceed. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Right? This is my polygon. Now, diagonal. Let's pick up some points. Let's talk about A. Now, from A, let's draw the diagonal. So obviously, if I join A and B, I will not get a diagonal. But if I join A and C, will I get a diagonal? Yes. But I am interested in the pair of parallel diagonals. So इसके parallel diagonals देखें. अब इसके parallel diagonal एक तो ये वाली होगी. Right? अब इसके parallel और कोई होगा. This is there. This is also there. This is also parallel. Right? Now I need to count the number of pair of parallel sides. So one pair is this. 1, 2. One pair. Then this pair. Then these two. So basically how many pairs? So AC is parallel to HT. One pair, right? Then AC is parallel to GE, another pair, right? Another pair. Then HD is parallel to GE, right? Another pair. So out of these three, basically I got 3 pair of parallel sides, parallel diagonals. None? Okay. अब AC के parallel कोई और तो नहीं मिलेगी? नहीं. अब A, D को join करते हैं. Let's join these two. Right? अब इसके parallel होना है. तो इसके parallel maybe this one. Right? इसके parallel कोई और बनेगी? No. So how many pair of parallel sides? 1. Just one. Just one pair. Plus 1. Right? अब AD को join किया था, मुझे A की pair मिला. अब AE को join करते हैं. अच्छे से join नहीं हुआ ना? मेरी लाइन क्या होगी? देखिए ये parallel लाइन है. Right? So it goes like this. Right? अब इसके parallel देखना है. इसके parallel देखें. Now parallel to this, obviously I will have this first of all. If you draw it carefully, right? Then parallel to this, I'll also have this one. Right? So this. Can you see how many pairs? 1, then 2, then 3. 3 pairs. 3 pairs of parallel diagonals. Right? Okay. So मैंने AE को join किया था. अब करते हैं AF को. Now we have to be very careful. So AF, इसके parallel diagonals देखें. One will be this one. Did you? But okay. This and this. One pair of parallel sides. So plus 1. Right? अब AF को भी कर लिया. अब AG को करता. Right? AG के parallel. Now इसके parallel एक तो ये होगी. Right? अब इसके parallel एक ये होगी. So AG is parallel to BS, one pair. AG is parallel to CE, another pair. Then BF is parallel to CE, another pair. So in all, 3 pairs. Plus 3. Right? Okay. अब AG वाले कर लिए, AH से diagonal नहीं मिलेगी. That means I have exhausted the point A. Let's move on to the next point now, which is obviously B. Now B से C को join करेंगे, diagonal नहीं मिलेगी. अब B से D को मैं already join कर चुकी हूँ. Right? This diagonal, इसके parallel वाली diagonals में ले चुकी हूँ, count कर चुकी हूँ. Right? So I will not consider this. Now BD कर लिया, DE ये वाली diagonal भी parallel वाली ले ली थी. Right? BF इसके parallel भी ले लिया था. This. DF भी कर लिया. अब D ही join नहीं. That means ये वाली diagonal नहीं count करें मैंने. तो join करो. Straight line बनाना. दिखेगा नहीं तो. Right? अब DG के parallel. कोई स्ट्रेट नहीं है ना. ओके, इट्स ओके. दिस, अब इसके पैरेलल कौन सी बनेगी? एक है और एक है. राइट? ये पैरेलल दिख नहीं रही है, बट मे बी आई विल ट्राई इट अगेन, सो मे बी यू आर एबल टू विजुअलाइज इट बेटर. So this is maximum I can do. Right? एक ये मिली और तो मिली. this, this, this. Yeah, सिर्फ एक नहीं मिलेगा, right? So plus one pair of parallel lines, right? अब obviously BG cover up कर लिया, BH भी cover up किया, so BH cover up करते हैं, so BH बनाओ. अब इसके पैरेलल चाहिए, तो इसके पैरेलल एक तो ये होगी CG, राइट, एंड एक पैरेलल ये भी होगी FD. फिर कितने मिलेंगे? BH is parallel to CG, one pair. BH is parallel to DF, another pair. CG is parallel to FD, another pair. So again I'm getting 3 pairs. So plus 3, right? So BH is exhausted. BH से मुझे diagonal नहीं मिलेगा. So B is also exhausted. Now let's come to C. अब CD nothing, CE already joined, CF already joined, CG already joined, CH ये join नहीं है, तो join करो सबसे पहले, right? अब CH के पैरेलल देखना, अब इसके पैरेलल एक तो ये होगी, any other नहीं और तो नहीं होगी, तो CH is parallel to DG, that is one of them, right? तो CH वाला हो गया, CA मैं already कर चुकी हूँ join, right? तो C is also exhausted. अब D से चेक करें, DE I will not get anything, DF done, DG done, DH done, DA done, and DA done, DB done. DC से मिलेगा. Basically I have exhausted D as well, EB, HB, SB, GB, and HB. I have exhausted all the others. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so 12 plus 4, that is 16. There are 16 pair of parallel diagonals in the regular polygon of 8 sides. Right? These went back to the most basic method, that is counting. Counting only, but I know how many of these are. You just need to make careful. You have to be careful about drawing the polygon. Otherwise, parallel diagonals may be thinking. So yeah, that's the only thing that you have to be careful about. Rest of them is fine. Right? So the 13th question now. How many 5-digit even numbers? 5-digit even numbers. So that means the last place has to be even. So either 0 can come, or 2, or 4, or 6, or 8. Right? Then only it will be an even number. But there is a condition. He says if 4 is one of the digits, the next digit, if 4 is one of the digits, then the next digit has to be 6. Next digit has to be 6. Right? That's the condition. So I need to find how many 5-digit numbers are there. This satisfies this condition, this satisfies this condition as well. Right? Now it is very clear where I have to make the case. Because he says if 4 is one of the digits. Right? So there is a segregation. First case, case number 1. Then 4 is one of the digits. Right? Let's count the number of cases in this case first. And 4 is one of the digits. So that means let's talk about the places of 4. Now let's start with this one. 4 can come over here. Right? That means 6 has to be here. The next digit has to be 6. If 4 is one of the digits, the next has to be 6. So 6 is here. Right? Now let's fill up these places. Now initially I will be only considering the cases where just 1 4 comes in the picture. Right? So अब check करते हैं. अब यहाँ पे 4 नहीं आ सकता है. Anything except for 4 can come. Right? So basically I have 9 possibilities. Anything except for 4 can come. So 9 possibilities. Right? Here I have to be careful. I need the number even. अब even के लिए possibilities 0, 2, 4 नहीं, because next digit, if I put 4 over here, next digit has to be 6. But next digit is not there, so condition is not satisfied. So 4 नहीं आ सकता. So either it can be 0 or 2 or 6 or 8. That means 4 possibilities. Right? Now corresponding to each choice, 9 choices, so into corresponding so into. Right? This is 81 into 4, which is 324. Done? Right? That's correct. Even more. Hopefully, that's correct. Right. So this case is done. Now let's put 4 here. Next digit has to be 6. Let's fill the rest of the places. Now here, obviously I cannot have 4. Obviously I cannot have 0 either. So that means I have 8 possibilities. Right? These two are fixed. Now here, I can have anything except for 4, so 9 possibilities. Now even number. So either 0, 2, 6 or 8. That means 4 possibilities. Corresponding to each choice. So into, corresponding to each choice. So into. This is nothing but 72 into 4, which is 288. Right? Okay. Now, let's put 4 over here. Next digit has to be 6. So 6 is here. Let's fill up this. 8 cases, except for 0 and 4. Right? 9 cases, except for 0, except for 4. And here I have 4 possibilities. So this is nothing but 8 into 9 into 4, which is 72 into 4 again, which is 288. Done? पहले 4 यहाँ था, यहाँ पे, अब यहाँ पे डालेंगे. Right? 4 is at this place, the 4th place. Right? Next digit has to be 6. Now this is absolutely fine because the number is even. Right? Let's fill up these spaces. So 8 possibilities, then 9, then 9. Right? So I have 72 into 9. Oh, did I do something wrong? Right. 81 into 8. वो ज़्यादा easy है मेरे लिए, है ना? 81 into 8. That is 648. Yeah, hopefully. Right? So this is done. Now 4 को अब मैं last place पे डाल देता हूँ. Last place पे डालेंगे, that's a problematic thing. Next digit has to be 6, but that is not there. So 4 यहाँ पे तो नहीं आ सकता. Done? So I have exhausted all those cases where 4 occurs just once. Let's have 2 4s in a number. First 4 यहाँ डाल देते हैं. Then अब यहाँ पे 4 है, that means 6 होगा. Second 4 डालना है, so वो यहीं पे डाल देते हैं. Next number has to be 6. 6 हो गया, right? Now ये कितने numbers हो सकते हैं? I need even, so that means 4 possibilities. Or I can say I have 4 numbers. Right? अब 4 and 6 यहीं पे रखते हैं. Earlier I put 4 over here. Let's put 4 over here now. 6 has to be there. Now let's fill up this place. Anything except for 4. So that is 9 cases, or I can say 9 numbers. Right? Okay. Now अब 4 6 हमें यहाँ पे था, 4 यहाँ पे रख दिया, यहाँ पे तो रख नहीं सकता. So 4 6 ये वाला exhaust होगा. Let's put 4 over here now. 4 is here, 6 has to be here. Now next 4, maybe I can put it over here. Right? So next has to be 6. Let's fill up these places. Anything except for 0 and 4, that means 8 possibilities, or I can say 8 numbers. Right? Okay, अब 4 6 के 4 यहीं पे आएगा. अब मैं थर्ड पे डालता हूँ. 4 पे डालें, 6 यहाँ पे आएगा. अब 4 सेकंड 4 यहाँ पे नहीं डाल सकते, यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी कंसिडर कर चुके हैं, यहाँ पे नहीं डाल सकते. So that means I've exhausted all those cases. Now you say, now what about those numbers where 3 4s occur? Actually, I realize I cannot have 3 4s. There's no places. There are no places for that. Right? So I have exhausted all the cases when 4 is one of the digits. So this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this will give me all those numbers which have 4 as one of the digits. Right? And these turns out to be 1 5 6 9. You can count that. Right? Okay. So that means first case is done where 4 is one of the digits. I know what the second case is. Second case is when 4 is not one of the digits. 4. 6 लिखते हैं. 4 लिखना था. Okay. 4 is not one of the digits. Right. Let's talk about that. Now 5 digits बनाने हैं. 4 does not occur once. So let's say the first place. 0 नहीं आ सकता, 4 नहीं आ सकता. 8 cases. Right. 4 नहीं आ सकता, so 9 possibilities, 9 possibilities, 9 possibilities. Now last, even चाहिए. So either 0, 4 or 6 or 8. That means 4 possibilities. This is the easiest one. Now corresponding to into. So this is nothing but 8 into 9 cube into 4, which you can find out. Whatever the number is, that is the number in this case. I need all those numbers. So that means this plus this. And this will give you the answer 24,897. This is the number of 5-digit even numbers which satisfy this condition. Right? So again, I just want to point out one thing. In all these classes, in all these lectures, in all these worksheets, I don't want you to focus on the answer. I just want you to know how to attempt the question, which is quintessential if you want to qualify it. Right? Just focus on getting through it, how to crack it. You have to crack the problem there itself, right? And it will be a brand new problem. Nothing that you've ever read or nothing you have ever studied, nothing. Right? So you have to crack a brand new problem. That means you should know how to attempt new questions. Right? That you can do if you do the worksheet regularly. Alright, so that is it for today's tutorial. Thank you and see you next time.